Hi, I'm Dr. Ben Newman. I'm a coronavirus researcher. Let's reposition the mic. There we go. And this is Ask Dr. Ben, where I'm going to try to answer your questions. All right, so let's see. Next question is from Thea. My girl's name is Thea. That's very nice. All right, anyway, hello, Dr. Ben. Let's see. I haven't ever written in with a question, but would like to ask one now. Come on, that's what we're here for. Let's see. I have been fully vaccinated for a few months. A close friend of mine is as well. But her adult children are not vaccinated. She spends a lot of time with them, unmasked, indoors, etc. Which I understand, but and her grandchildren who are not of age to be vaccinated. Right. So it's not necessarily directly harmful unless somebody gets infected, in which case it's just, you're providing a really easy way for the virus to spread. It's operating without a net, basically, or any kind of safety wire or just anything. Just go out on the tightrope and have a good time. That's what it is. Um, and honestly, the stuff that I hear about masks, it just sounds like, I know people have a lot of opinions, but it's a lot like a book club where nobody's read the book. That's just how it feels. It's really weird. People bring up, like events, and you say that didn't happen in the book, and they're like, that's not even a character in the book. What are we even talking about? But that's kind of how the mask idea and the idea of doing something versus doing nothing. Weirdly, the idea that doing nothing is the most patriotic thing that we can do is, it's relatively strong, not just in this country, but in several countries. Yeah, looking at you, the UK. Yeah. Oh, messing up. And wearing red, white, and blue. Yeah, it's a familiar thing, I guess. All right. So, various unmasked things. I'm not sure how I feel about spending time with my friend without masks and in close proximity to each other. Yeah, I know what you mean. And I get what you're thinking. So you're vaccinated, and that's good, but the best a vaccine is going to do is about 90% in those studies. And that's if you have the mRNA vaccines and they're fairly fresh. Those are the highest numbers we ever see. Numbers for the other vaccines, the Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, etc., are a good peg lower than that. They're going to be in the 70s usually. And the numbers for some of the inactivated vaccines, there are 2 out of China and 1 out of India. Those are sometimes down in the 60s or the high 50s in terms of percent protection. Even with the best vaccine, there's still something like a 10% chance that it did not protect you enough to the point where you are not going to get the virus if you're exposed to it. That's just how it is. Yeah. These vaccines are great, but the problem is everybody's immune system is different, and I probably said it before. It's a lot like teaching. You can present the same information to everybody in the class, but some people do more with it than others. Yeah, for sure, and every time. That's just some people's immune systems just have a hard time paying attention, I guess. So over the 4th of July, I was out without a mask some. I mean, we drove there so that we wouldn't be exposed, but outside with people, some not vaccinated, I'm sure, because the world is only, half vaccinated at most in the best places and less in many other places, including this one, I'm sure. And I didn't feel great about it. It's just like, why am I taking this dumb risk? And the answer was to make other people happy, but what is the point of that? Yeah. I don't know. When it's a case where there's a right answer, which is stay safe, by whatever means necessary, and a wrong answer, which is don't and whatever, seize the day, sure. Then I gotta say, I feel a lot better taking precautions. I would say it's going to be awkward. And I know it's going to be socially awkward, but The best thing you can do is keep yourself safe, because there are probably people that like you, and there may even be people who depend on you. And the only way you're going to be dependable is if you can stay out of the hospital, and that means not getting COVID. So yeah, I would say wear a mask anyway. If you're outside, I don't know, sit on the opposite edge of the picnic blanket, and probably there's enough airflow that you can get away with it. But and at least that's something, right? At least that's a little bit of relaxing. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be indoors. And cases were low a month ago, but they have been rising for the last 3 weeks in the US, and they've been shooting up like a bullet in the UK, and worldwide. There's a worldwide surge in the coronavirus. So we let go, we relaxed, it came back just like it always does. We gotta stop doing this dumb thing. And I appreciate you trying to think this through, and I want to do everything I can to reinforce your better instincts, which is what you're actually putting in here. Yeah, please stay safe, and other people won't thank you for it. They'll probably look at you like you're some kind of freak for doing it, but you are actually helping, and you're helping everybody. And hats off to you. That is a far braver thing to do than the opposite, which is not getting vaccinated and not taking any precautions. Yeah, so thank you for doing what you're doing and thinking how you're thinking, and best of luck out there. And for what it's worth, and I doubt that's much, I support you and I'm with you. So there we go. Thanks very much. This has been Ask Dr. Ben.